Hey everyone, welcome to the conversation. I am Ajibola Ojeshola. It was a coat of many colors in different parts of the country yesterday, but fortunately for us in Lagos, the protest was peaceful.
And bad governance protest is day 2, but of course Lagos peaceful and some other parts of the country, but of course violent in some other parts as well. My name is Joshua Murakunyo. You're welcome to the conversation.
As of this morning, we had more cars on the roads. Many people, came out, and it's beginning to look like business as usual in this axis. I don't know about the island or other areas in Lagos State. I am Adebimpe Omotayo.
I knew that a lot of people will be out today, because I said yesterday that 10 days protest and people make their ends meet daily to feed their families. I don't expect them to sit at home. One day they will come out to continue with their businesses. I am Joy Olu. Welcome to the conversation.
All right, quickly we'll take our news point. As usual, let's start from Lagos.
Yeah.
So either Adebimpe or Joy can start.
I'll go first.
You're in the classroom. Why is it?
I'll go first.
I say Uncle I.
All right, let's have it.
All right. Sanwo-Olu hails peaceful protest in Lagos, calls for normalcy. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has heaped praises on residents of the state for their peaceful disposition to the nationwide hunger and hardship protest. This is according to the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Omotosho. But I would like to read this, quoting the governor, on our part, Mr. Governor has promised that the popular Sunday markets will return with its 25% discount on all major food items. The medical outreach, which offers thousands of our people treatment free of charge, will also return. We are finalizing the logistics for its implementation. We'll continue to ensure that all expectant women enjoy free delivery in hospitals, 25% slash in fares on all our transport facilities will continue, as well as and other measures that have been put in place to relieve the Gaussians of the burden at this time.
So again and again, we want to commend Lagosians for the way and manner they conducted themselves yesterday. The echoes of NSAS is still ringing in our heads, in our minds, and of course, so many infrastructure were vandalized during the NSAS protest. And so the appeal of Mr. Governor a day before the nationwide protest to end bad governance in Nigeria actually sung, and people complied.
To a large extent.
Yeah.
Adebimpe, your story?
Okay. No rally in Southeast Ekiti, Benue, and Kogi. Some states did not participate in the End Bad Governance nationwide protest, which began yesterday, Thursday, August 1. Residents of Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo, Anambra, Abia State, all in the Southeast, stayed indoors and failed to join the protest. Similar scenarios played out in Ekiti, Kogi, and Benue State. Although residents shunned the hunger protest, roads were deserted while businesses were locked down across the affected states. I was surprised, most especially about the Southeast not participating. It was a big surprise for me.
They already have a lot on their plates. So I think they want to add to.
Like stay at home on Mondays.
We'll see how things will go today. It's day 2 of the nationwide protest to end bad governance in Nigeria. Okay, Josh?
Okay, let me go there now.
All right, so while you're still looking for yours, let me quickly take mine. End bad governance. Nigeria police on red alert as day 1 protest turns bloody. Nigeria's Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, yesterday night decried the dimensions of the ongoing end-bad governance protest in Nigeria. It was reported that Nigerians across many states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, took to the streets as they commenced an earlier announced 10-day protest against hardship in the country. However, the first day of the protest witnessed widespread violence and lootings across major cities, with many protesters reported dead. The major flashpoints were in Kano, Yobe, Kaduna, Gombe, Bauchi, FCT, Abuja, Niger, Jigawa, and Nasarawa states. Unfortunately, it was violent in some parts of the country. I saw what happened in Kano. And, you know, my heart bled for that state, and I saw people destroying the infrastructure that were built with the taxpayers' money.
Same thing happened in Yobe State as well. Some pocket of violence in Bauchi, in Niger State. And of course, one of the reasons why personally I'm against whatever kind of agitation that people use as a cover-up to wreak havoc, basically. Okay, talking about our final review for this morning. It's hunger protests, commence economic policy review, PDP tells Tinubu. The PDP has called on President Bola Tinubu to address Nigerians about the economic crisis facing the country. The party also asked the president to urgently review its policies that are negatively impacting the lives of Nigerians. In a press statement released on Thursday by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Debo Ologunagba, the PDP highlighted the growing unrest and nationwide protests as a direct response to the government's arrogance and insensitivity towards the hardship citizens face. It emphasized that the protests could have been avoided if the APC had heeded previous advice to address the economic challenges and alleviate the populace suffering.
Well, I wasn't surprised with the position of the PDP. That is what every opposition will do.
Yeah.
You know, the APC is on the other side of the table now. They also did the same thing while the PDP was in power. So we just hope that government will reason, look at different sides of the coins, and of course do the needful to impact Nigerians. Quickly, we'll go to X this morning, and you know, Nigerians are not quite happy with some of their governors, and they are on Twitter bashing them left, right, and center, that we should not focus essentially on the federal government, on Mr. President. Now they get more money. We should question them that, okay, the more money that you have gotten from the federal government now, what have you done with it? Is it reflecting on the quality of governance, on the quality of the lives of the people? That's the big question. That's the big question people are asking on X this morning.
I think the fact that this morning you don't have Tinubu trending. The man can. I think attention should shift to the state governor, because honestly speaking, who else do you get to before you get to the Federal Capital Territory? Your governor. And I think if they can enjoy the loot, they might as well share.
Enjoy the bashing.
Yeah, of course. Yes. They should. Yeah, of course. That is whatever is good for Mr. President to
it's also
enjoy,
good for the governors.
It's also good for the governors. It's as simple as that. It's good for the governors.
It was quite shocking for me that yesterday it was only few of them that addressed the people. Kano was forced to address the people.
Because it turned violent. Did you see the man that was using cutlass to hack the traffic light?
Yeah.
So is that hunger?
That is hunger.
No, how does traffic light...
Anger wrongly channeled.
How does traffic light or burning the buses...
Put food on your table.
Put food on your table.
Reduce food prices or electricity tariff.
In fact, when Lagos State government, the police noticed that there was about a rowdy session in
Lekki Toll Gate.
That's when they swung in. They quelled it immediately. I don't think Lagos or anyone in Lagos will allow that thing that happened during the NSAS
to repeat again.
No,
never again.
It was a carnage.
Never again. And I also saw some videos of what happened in Abuja as well. And Gombe, the protesters, or those that pretended to be protesters, wanted to barge into government house. And the police officers were left with no choice and to fire tear gas.
We'll get to talk about this some more. I think that's
all right. That's our news point today. Of course, our focus again this morning will be on the ongoing nationwide protest. It is day 2. Like Joshua said, we'll take a break on the program. When we come back, our discussion will continue.